I don't know what it is, but every time I try to go live and set, these where you set up a schedule beforehand, and I don't know if it's just the fact that it's getting the it's still grabbing the Wi-Fi signal from the house, and that's what's making it laggy. I don't know. I do apologise. I can't even tell if this is the right one now. Oh yeah, I've got my blue T-shirt on. Right, I'll click on the pop-up chat. So, I just apologise. Can't stand it when it don't go right. So, from Hammerton Brewery, based in London. So, Mr. Kent Beers was telling me this is Wald, and it is a Black Forest Gateau Imperial Stout. Yeah, it's on. Oh dear. Hey, talk about myself letting it down. It's every time I do. Wow, what's happened today in football? It's every time I do a schedule beforehand. It does it for whatever reason. Good evening. Right. Now we're in properly. I've had nothing to drink all day. Good evening, because I knew this could be an interesting night. So, yeah, it's not laggy now, thank God. So, lovely looking pour. Very well, thank you. And hello. Yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm reviewing each of the beers separately for about 15 to 20 minutes of review. And then I'm going to bang them all together. I'm leaving so much in each of the cans or bottles, and then do another review at the end. So this is from Hammerton Brewery, based, so my good friend Craig tells me, in London. Black pour, just over a centimetre of beige head. Oh, yes. You do get that Black Forest element, a bit of cherry, a bit of chocolate. Good evening. Oh, that smells divine. So, waste not, want not. Oh no. Where did I put the odour? Oh no, I'll have to try and read it. Oh God. My eyes really are getting bad. I had it earlier as well. Oh, I can see it on the floor. 1 second. Dear, oh dear. You know when you're not winning? Well, I'm not winning. Yeah, I'm not winning tonight. It is what it is. So, Wald is this year's Black Forest Gateau. God, the magnifying glass is dirty. Gateau Stout, brewed with a more complex malt bill to create a strong, deep, rich milk stout, conditioned on 140 kilos of sugar. I am going to start making some beer, definitely. Fresh cherries, did I say? Yeah. Balancing roasted coffee and chocolate notes with aromas of vanilla, caramel, and cherry. Sounds absolutely. Did I say sugar? I've had the sugar at the same time. And I haven't even had a drink. I can't even blame it on the drink. You know, trying to read, and got two. That's all right if you do it in one eye. And especially when it's clean as well. It's not clean, it needs a good wash. Chatter. Good evening. So it looks a lovely pour, and I must say, I'm going to drink some. Oh, that's a cherry fest of a beer. It's cherry on the flavour straight away. Oh, that's a nice beer. Beautiful cherry, just right. You know, absolutely spot on. If you think about the Evocations Imperial Kirsch, that was a very nice cherry Imperial. This tastes better. Good evening. Oh, bloody hell, that's nice. So I got it for about £7.40 a can from TheTipInn. Hello. You've got a Wald as well. Please, as you're drinking it, please tell me what you think on the nose, you taste. It's always good to have somebody nearby. Dragon soups, you don't want that stuff. Oh, this is lovely. I'm getting a lovely warm feeling in the belly. I've just had a right big dinner. Turkey though, I'm not keen on turkey. It's as dry as hell. You're eating it and your mouth just goes dry. You eat so much and then that's it. You can't take it. 2,500. Wow. You've got some pennies. Bloody hell. I mean, I love an electric bike. I think they are amazing. But you watch out, because the ones that go fast, you can go kill yourself. Oh, that's absolutely immense. The flavour. Oh, no, I love cherries. I brewed cherry beer myself as a home brewer. And I loved the Imperial Kirsch by Vocation. I thought it was one of the best Imperials that I've ever had. Then Banoffee Stout actually beat it. That came first. But whoa, this is one of those beers that just makes you smile. You know, it's one that just... Oh, that richness of the cherry, the chocolate. 2,500 is a lot on a bite. You don't want to get it nicked. On the wheat beer from the Pinter. Yeah, that is a lot to spend on a bike. Wow. Although my father-in-law, he spent over £1,000 on a bike. And he was telling me it does something daft. Good evening. I'm on the first one, matey. A lovely... I'll get it right before I say it. A Black Forest Gateau Imperial Stout from Hammerton. You probably know a hell of a lot more, and you and Craig would more than me. It was next door. I didn't have enough money to get it. The Hammerton's Crunch. It was sat next door to this. Don't recommend it. Oh, haven't you? Wow. Tell you what. Oh. So I'll go through it again for everyone who's coming in a little bit later. On the nose. Bit more subtle now, actually. Initially, when I opened the can, there was quite a burst of cherry. It's filtered down a bit now. It's more chocolatey, more prominent on the taste. That cherry. Oh, bloody hell. If you've had Vocation's Imperial Kirsch, you'll know how good cherry Imperials are. And this is just absolutely divine. No gardening today. No, thank God. I need some time off. There's only so many times I've actually not even looked at the garden today. Good morning, Sam. Hangover. Oh, yeah, they was hitting it hard last night. One did notice. I cannot fault you for that. A Vocation Black Cherry Imperial. Oh. So we had the Kirsch. That's obviously different to the black cherry then, yeah? And you've got a Wald as well. Very interesting. I do like the Imperials, and I don't care what time of year it is. Obviously, if it's in the middle of July, maybe no. But the weather's cold, and it is for May. It's ridiculously cold. Compared to this time last year, we were all in 20s. I was in the hot tub every single night. And I certainly wasn't doing live beer reviews. But this year, hot tubs broke. Probably a good thing, because we're not going in it anyway. And, you know, it's perfect. This weather's perfect for a nice Imperial. Nerd Brewing from Malmo. Not even heard of them. No, I'm not surprised. Cloudwater Sweet Milk 10%. Is that better than the Tesco's range of Cloudwaters? And you're going to say, yeah, I know. It's funny, you know, I did both the Cherry Kirsch and the Banoffee Pie. The Banoffee Pie was the absolute box ticker. I like Banoffee, but I also like Cherry. Yeah, I won't be streaming from the hot tub. No, you don't want to see my fat belly. I don't do them sort of things anyway, you know. Hot tub with loads of bubble bath. I create my own bubbles. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the Vocations Banoffee was a touch above the Kirsch. You actually prefer the Kirsch? Right. It's interesting, isn't it? How we all are. It's obviously, it's down to personal tastes. And that's where you should never really take too much of listen to what a beer reviewer says, but don't take it as gospel that, one, they're right, because if anybody thinks they're right all the time, then, you know, they need to look in the mirror. But it's just a hint of what you're getting. I did prefer the Banoffee over the Kirsch. And then I had the Imperial Rum and Ginger from Vocation again. And that was a step up a notch, even more so. You know, I'd need to drink the Banoffee and the Rum and Ginger at the same time. Yeah, it's nice to be on the stout. I do that. I do, if I'm being honest, I prefer the porters and stouts over the IPAs. Yeah, Vocation Banoffee was my favourite. Let's hope they do it again. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to brew my own Imperial Banoffee now. That'd be something. Keep trying to chat some of the local breweries into doing it. And the funny thing is, I've actually... Oh, bloody hell. Not even drunk yet. So from Alter Ego, not that I'm not reviewing it tonight. There's no way I'm doing 4 in one night. I'll be dead. And good evening, River. And this is from Alter Ego Brewing. They've released 3 Imperial White Stouts. I like the Scotch ales, to be fair. But yeah, Banoffee, 9%. This 3 for 18 quid. So this is the weakest 9% weak. The next one's 9.5%, which is this one. And the last one is the 13% one. All from the same shop. And the shop actually delivers across the UK as well. Piehole Banoffee, yeah. So if you tap in TheTipInn, it's both a tap room in Derbyshire, but they also do nationwide deliveries. They've got a good range of beers as well. Not a massive range, but a good range. Cloudwater. Yeah, I want to see the colour as well. So yeah, I did have nothing to drink all day, bar a quick cocktail, and I stayed off the beer because I knew this was going to hit me. If you live in Nottinghamshire, you've also got the Adventure beer as well. Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes you ain't got the money, have you? You know, money's money. You know, sometimes if I've done a garden, I've got a bit of money. That's what I did yesterday. I went over, splashed 40 quid. It helps their tap room out, you know. Obviously, it's cold outside, so they're not getting the business they should. And so I went over, spent 40 quid. You know, it all helps keep these tap rooms and local breweries going. You know, every 40 quid's a bonus, isn't it, to them? I did want to have a booze outside, but I was driving, so I hadn't. I'm off on the Monday, yeah. Bank holiday. Don't work bank holidays. Not at the moment, though. I'll get it down for you. If I fall off this chair, I'll get off the chair just in case. So it's Bitter and Twisted Golden Ale. I've actually had 2 of these, to be fair. Yeah, I necked one the other week. And well played with the eyesight. You can hardly see that. How did you see that on the camera? That's quite interesting. Even I can't. I'm looking at my phone and even I can't see it. Williams Brothers. I like Williams Brothers Brewing. I do. They make some good beers. Yeah. You know, I know that there's a chance of that. If not a chance of that, there's a definite yeller. Definite yeller. Someone gave me the sign. I've just rested it there for the time being. And for those, my daughter got me this book, to be fair. And it's the pocketbook of craft beer. 300 beers. 300 of the finest beers known to man. And I don't know where she got it from. Wow, $9.99. Jesus, she paid some for that. I probably will be in trouble. And yeah, and inside, I've not even read it, to be fair. I need to, really, because I might pick up some pointers, I might learn a bit. And this is the thing, I've never said that I know any more than anybody else. And I don't pretend to, and I don't, I know what tastes nice, and that's really all that matters. Bell for Richard's birthday. Did I miss some comments? I do apologise. Will that book teach me how to pour? Probably not. Yeah, always a crap pourer. So, obviously the head's gone now, but the cherry taste, divine. And to anybody else drinking the same beer, what are you getting? It's always interesting to hear from other beer drinkers. Especially if you have to actually work for the brewery itself, or or in the brewery trade, because obviously names on the internet sometimes don't give away who you are, and you can change your name as well. So it's Ninkazi. Oh dear, oh dear. Now I like to be positive, always positive about beers, even if they're not that great. But Ninkazi was, yeah, it wasn't great. That's being nice. Good evening. Oh, I'll tell you what, the people in Scotland get shafted by their government. I know that they're trying to stop people from going too excessive on the alcohol. You understand that, from a point of view. But, and agree with me if you like or don't agree, but the more someone tells you, you will not buy beer, you will drink less, the more people turn around and say, don't you tell me what to do, I'll drink what I like. And then all you see is people driving down to the border of England, cracking up, getting all the beer they can, and then driving back up. So in some ways, they're doing the local Scottish breweries harm. I mean, unless you're going down to England to buy the Scottish beer cheaper and then coming back up again, then fair play. You can't fault it really then. But, supermarkets, that's where supermarkets win. So, beautiful, absolutely beautiful beer this is. It's actually not black, it's like a very dark brown colour. Yeah, all you're doing is peeing people off. The only good thing with that is that by going to a different country, you'll see different beers. So you'll try beers that you've not tried before, because one, they're cheap, and two, they're new to you. So, they never win. The economy suffers because of, better to teach people not to drink, to calm down, than to say to them, you're not drinking, we're putting the price up, stuff you. What happens then? People buy air stills, people brew their own. You'll never win. You'll never win. You need to teach people rather than force it on them. Stupid. So, lovely dark brown colour, actually. I thought it was black earlier, but it's actually like a dark brown. Bit of an off-white head, beigey head at the start, about a centimetre, if I remember correctly. Cherry on the nose to start off with, replaced by chocolate. On the taste, absolute cherry fest all the way down. Yeah, I mean, I was drinking at the age of 14, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, that's the good thing about the UK. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I think it's one of the best. It's going to be very interesting on the taste test later. What I can tell you, it's an absolute box ticker. I thought the cherry beer vocations rather. I thought vocations cherry beer wasn't as good as this. You know, to be honest, I'm trying to keep up with the comments, but the comments seem to have stopped on the phone, but they're on that side. But they're going on about fishing anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, absolute. So let me just get my last mouthful before. There's still quite a nice bit in the can ready for the face-off. The face-off's going to be interesting. But again, with the face-off, I would not be putting any brewery down because I know these are all box tickers already. I know that. But it'd be very interesting, and it's all personal preference. There's no chance I'm going fishing again. It's awful. Good evening, Thomas. Bloody hell, it's the closest thing to a Black Forest Gateau. A Black Forest Gateau in an alcohol sense. It's gorgeous. Out of 5. And it gets difficult with these out of 5s, to be fair. I think so. I think it wipes the floor with the vocation. Oh, out of 4. Out of 5, rather. A good 4.68 out of 5. Would I drink it again? That's always the important thing. Numbers don't really matter because it's very hard unless you're drinking the same. Yeah, it's very hard unless you're drinking the same beers on the same days. Well, what I prefer to do is say, would I drink it again? Hell bloody yes. Is it worth £7.40? Yes, very much so. And that is it for this review. 22 minutes. I meant to be about 15, but hey, right. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. It's been a good starter. I can already feel it. Oh, no, I haven't worn the wife. No. She might fall asleep before I get to bed. I need to knock off for just after 9:30 though, or bollockings are coming. Right, second beer of the night. I shall be back in 2 minutes. Get some Scotch pies down here. Yeah. Scotch eggs would be nice. Scotch eggs with Stilton cheese wrapped around the egg. Oh, wouldn't that be something? That's just a Nottingham thing. Anyway, back in 2 minutes with the next review. And see you in a minute, everyone. Quick refresh of the channel. You'll see me come back on. Cheers. And thank you.